assholes of the internet.
And the other people, too. Not necessarily good people, but the other people.
Just those who have nothing better to do in their life and somehow found our channel.
And if you did somehow find your channel, poor you. But anyways.
Poor you.
Yes, poor you. Yeah. Anyways, today we are going to talk about new and upcoming games.
Why are you sounding so professional about it? It's going against brand.
I mean, shit, you right. Shit, you right. Alright, so I'll let you first start.
Well, currently there are 2 games that are announced that I'm at all somewhat looking forward to. And one of those being Super Mario Maker 2.
Of course.
Simply because, yes, because I'm a Nintendo guy.
Yes, you are.
Will never catch me on another system aside from...
What about PC?
There are some PC games, especially Steam.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
A lot of Steam. But anyway, it's Super Mario Maker 2. It is coming this summer, if I do recall correctly. I believe it is actually coming in June.
Ah, June. Yeah, so what can we expect to see out of that?
I do requested slopes.
You glitched out there, bud.
I'm always glitching out.
No, I mean, your entire answer to the question glitched out. You might want to repeat it.
Okay. Hopefully I am working better this time. I do believe that the game will include the ever-requested slopes, because the community has been yelling for them ever since, like, date.
Ever since date?
Day 2.
Oh, day 2.
Maker 1.
Wow. Y'all are bitches is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of.
Alright, so then one of my picks for the games is actually also...
Sure, let's listen to your terrible choices.
Well, I was just about to say, it is also going to be released on the Switch. But it's
still
also...
probably a terrible choice.
It's actually really cool. It's called Katana Zero. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
Weeb.
No, this is actually pretty cool. So it may sound like a Weeb game, but it's a 2D platformer, and you just kind of go Genji on all of their asses. Like, you're just constantly dashing through the sky, and you can manipulate the time in the game. So I'm talking like super hot, but 2D and with actual story.
Okay.
It's being released actually in about 3 weeks, I think, in April 18th.
That is interesting, but play devil's advocate, and for the people who share my lack of general experience, imagine you're explaining this to someone who hasn't played.
Imagine they didn't play what? You cut out.
Are we having connection issues here?
Alright, I can hear you again.
Okay. What did you hear last?
I heard nothing.
Okay. Shitty college dorm Wi-Fi.
Yep.
So, I said to play a sort of devil's advocate and to consider those on the internet with the general inexperience that I also have. Imagine you were explaining it to someone who does not know what Super...
Of course. Alright. Super what? You glitched again.
Super hot.
Oh, super hot. Alright, so it's a game where basically the faster you move, the faster time moves, the slower you move, the slower time moves. Now, it doesn't quite...
So the game only moves when you move.
No, not this one. That's super hot. This one has a similar type of thing, except you're basically glass cannon. So if you get hit, you die, and you immediately go back to, like, I think it was 2 seconds before your death. Now,
Oh, that's interesting.
And then you basically know their next attack because their attack does not change. Also, you get hit on, like, you die on hit. So you get hit once and you zoom back. So I think it's a really cool idea. The art and animations are really nice, especially when you make a really nice clean dodge that's like perfectly timed. You get this really nice rainbowy slash where you just bitch slap this guy with your sword.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently your latency didn't like you shouting at me. Because it decided to give up then.
That's understandable.
Yes, I mean, I didn't like you screaming at me. But yeah, I think this should be a really interesting game. I might actually get it myself. Yeah, so it's coming out for Switch and for PC.
I see.
What's your next one?
Yes. Another game, once again, a Switch game, 3 in a row.
My god. Actually, I think my next one might be on Switch too. God damn it.
Boy.
Why does Nintendo do this to us?
I'm gonna do it to you.
Alright, do it.
I'm gonna do it to
Do
you,
it.
just like he did.
Do it, you won't.
Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
Yes, it is by Platinum Games, the same people who I believe made Bayonetta.
Oh my god.
Yes. So you are.
I'm sorry, said
In a-
PTSD.
You are in a futuristic, not really post-apocalyptic, but it has like tiny hints of that. I think could be wrong about that, but futuristic sci-fi, large city-ish metropolis place, and you play as one of two twins who are in the police force, and they're identical twins, but one's male and one's female protagonist.
Yeah.
So you play as one of them, and you basically have a stand.
Yeah.
And that's how you enforce. You just slash people with your ghost sword.
Wow.
Yeah. The trailer is really neat. It's like you summon them from like another dimension and then put like a leash around their neck.
I
Which
see.
assume
You assume what? You just glitched again.
yes. How unfortunate.
How unprofessional of you.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I was saying you sort of summon the creature thing that's helping you from like another dimension, and you put like a leash around their neck.
Yeah.
And I suppose that that's where the name Astral Chain comes from.
Ah, I see.
And it looks like, based on what I can hypothesize and speculate based on the trailer, it looks like you're using the creatures you summon to fight other similar creatures, potentially of the same species. So it's like using dogs to track wolves, if you get that.
Oh yeah. That actually doesn't. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I assume that's going to lead to like a narrative shift of like, is it right that we're using these creatures?
Yeah.
So anyways, those are my two picks. What is your final one?
All right, my final one. Actually, it was just announced yesterday. Is a new Divinity game. So I'm not sure if those have ever been on Switch, but you never know. A lot of things are getting ported to Switch recently. But this is going to be a new Divinity game called Fallen Heroes, and it's supposed to be basically a kind of sequel to Original Sin 2. So yeah, it introduces gunpowder too, which should be really cool.
The Sparky Boom stuff?
Yeah, the Sparky Boom stuff. Yeah, so it seems like it's pretty interesting. It looks like it's going to be more a strategy game, but it looks like it's going to have a whole bunch of characters from Divinity Sin, or the Sin 2 one, Original Sin 2. So yeah, I think that should be a really cool game. when it comes out. They never really gave a time frame just because they announced it yesterday. But I saw that and I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
You don't generally give a solid release date the second you announce the game.
That's true. I mean, hey, look at so many games. They did and failed.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. Also, another thing was coming out, I think, actually tomorrow is Assassin's Creed 3 is being remastered.
For the Switch?
No, I don't believe so.
Because I remember that there was something about Assassin's Creed in the Switch something soon.
Then it may be for the Switch as well.
Who knows?
But yeah. Yeah, the internet knows. You know, people who actually know what they're doing knows.
Yeah, unlike us.
Hey, I mean, we're unprofessional for a reason.
Yep, that way we have a fallback in case we ever get something wrong.
Exactly. Don't worry about it. We're unprofessional. We expected things to go even worse than this. If you think this is bad. Oh yeah.
We were originally planning on having 5 people talk, and then that went down to 3 like a few days ago because the other people didn't respond. And then one guy just bailed on us like 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But oh well. I mean, hey. Not everyone can be as
about that.
Not everyone can be unprofessional like us.
No. Some people are more unprofessional than others.
Exactly. And, you know, professionals, who needs them? It's not like the world runs on people who know what they are doing. I know our country certainly doesn't.
No, yeah, there's a lot wrong. That's an entire podcast in itself.
But we're not here to talk about politics.
No, politics are boring and you just get people angry and confused.
Alright, now let's talk about game politics.
Loot boxes are not that bad.
You heretic. You bastard.
That's also another topic.
No, that's completely on topic. Game politics, loot boxes. How do you feel about it? Only when you get them in battle royales.
This was supposed to be about upcoming games.
I mean, yeah.
Indeed.
But every upcoming game has loot boxes.
I don't think Super Mario Maker 2 is going to have loot boxes.
Just you wait. This is how they're going to do it.
Oh boy.
They're going to make it so that every day you open a loot box and you get a new piece that you're able to put down. I don't know actually how those games work, so I'm not sure how correct that is.
Well, the original Super Mario Maker had it so that based on the amount of blocks you placed down, you earned more stuff and more themes. So it was like supposed to be like a natural progression. Like as you made more levels, you unlocked more stuff to make more levels with. But everyone figured this out on like day 1 and just spammed the blocks until they got everything,
and then they all decided to start yelling for slopes.
Yep.
All right. Word.
And but they actually got checkpoints.
Well, I mean, checkpoints are a little bit more necessary than slopes.
Basically.
I mean, would you rather play a Mario game without checkpoints or a Mario game without slopes? I mean, I've done one with neither, but...
Not hear the second half of that.
What?
I did not hear the second half of that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I believe that wraps up the discussion on a tangent.
There's no such thing as an end of a tangent.
In any case, that should be all.
Alright. Alright.
Alright.
Would you like to say goodbye first, or should I?
Who says goodbye anymore?
You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Wow, I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, that man can go fuck himself, and maybe he'll be back. No, I don't think he's coming back. All right. Well, I think that we will see you next time I am Robster45, and he was Scarf King, and yeah. Bye. Bye, yeah. Yeah, bye.